Today we're gonna be talking about a character in Beautiful Night. Concern it! Bonjour my freaky darlings, I hope you're doing alright. It's Benji here. This is another character chat. This one is on the character of Carol in Beautiful Night. If you can hear Phoebe in the background, my daughter, she is just hobbling over now, showing me a pancreas. Part of our biology puzzle. Now, I have my notes on my phone because I'm so professional. So, what can we talk about with the character of Carol? The character of Carol is, she's a very athletic woman. She's obviously one of Skylar's wedding organisers in Beautiful Night. Her personality, she has a lot of frustration and anger, I believe. Some basic information, she is American. She has black hair and blue eyes. She was born in 1997. She's 5'8", so about an inch taller than Derek. She's 21 years old, and she is single, which doesn't really surprise me. With Carol, she is obviously one of the first characters you meet in the book other than Derek, the protagonist. She is quite an abrasive character. She's abrasive in the fact that she doesn't really have time for anything that's going to waste her time. She's very direct, she's almost kind of ruthless, and that always has the question of what has, happened in her life to make her that way? Does she actually, underneath all of it, really care for people or her job or herself or those that she loves, if she loves anybody? It's a very, very interesting thing when you're in real life, when you're actually confronted with someone who is quite abrasive and has an aggressive personality, because you do wonder what motives they are hiding. So, as per usual, we're going to go into some random questions that might give us some more details about Carol as she is as a character, and I will try and answer them as best I can. Yes, Phoebe? What's up? Okay. So, if your character could change one physical feature of themselves, what would they change? Carol she's very athletically built. I think if she could change anything about herself, she'd be even more athletic. I reckon because I did subtly write an insecurity about her body in the book. So that is one of her insecurities, which she never lets anybody know about. So there we go. What place would your character most enjoy visiting? I don't think she would really enjoy going anywhere except if it's business related. She's that sad. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Is it obvious when they're lying? No. Carol can lie. She can also manipulate, and she basically does whatever she possibly can do to get the results that she wants to get. Nice person, right? What's the most valuable or expensive single item your character has ever owned? Where did they get it? Does it have any meaning to them beyond monetary value? Well, that's 3 questions, for crying out loud. So, the most expensive thing Carol probably owns would be her workout gear, or her designer sporting gear. So the gear that she would have got, obviously with Skylar, with Lucan Weddings, they're all paid quite a fair bit of money, which is why Derek is so new to the whole experience when he starts earning a lot of money with Lucan Weddings. So she would have probably spent enough money on that, on basically her athletic lifestyle, and it has a lot of meaning to her beyond the monetary value. Everything about Carol is appearance. She wants to look the best, she wants to feel the best, and she wants the best maybe for other people. Would she ever let that be apparent? No. Maybe she's hiding secrets. Yeah? How stylistically fancy is your character, or would they rather go for comfort and plainness instead? So Carol would need to look stylish because she is part of Lucan Weddings. They have an appearance to upkeep when they are planning and organising and fronting weddings. They have a reputation to maintain. Outside of Lucan Weddings, though, she would go for the most comfortable tracksuits and trainers. She doesn't really care what other people think, or does she? Is your character street smart? Yes. She is. She knows how to survive, does Carol. That's why she has such ruthless ways, and people would see her as very temperamental, tempestuous, and yeah, sometimes just comes across as not a nice person. But sometimes in life, when you physically have to grow up and are exposed to horrible things, it can go one of two ways. You can either really, make your life positive and make things positive because you've experienced those negative things, or the alternative is, I think, a lot more immature. You can express all the hurt that you've had onto other people, which I think is awful, but unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do in life. What are Carol's co-workers like? Does she get along with them? Any in particular? And which ones would she not get along with? Oh my gosh, that's 4 questions. So we all know Carol's co-workers are basically the entirety of Lucan Weddings, including Skylar, who's at the head of it, and Derek, who's the protagonist of Beautiful Night. Does she get along with them? No. The person that she would get on with the most would be Skylar, because he saw something in her. Basically, Skylar saw qualities in her that he liked, her determination, her productivity, and he thought that was good for Lucan Weddings, which is. Given Carol's due, she's good at that. Why doesn't she get along with them? Because she's a cow. Basically. She's a little bit of a cow. She's just had a lot of horrible things happen to her in life, and she's seen a lot of horrible things, and that doesn't make her a nice person. Unfortunately, she's not one of those people that can convert it into positive energy. She just is abrasive. Unless she's got something to hide. Describe the little insignificant details about the character. Insignificant details. I don't know. Black hair and blue eyes and whatever. Things that don't really matter. That's it. I don't really know how to answer that. I know, right? I know. Does your character have a pet? If so, describe. No, she doesn't. She's too selfish. No, I'm joking. It's not selfish to not earn a pet. I'm just saying she doesn't have time for it. And that's not a selfish thing if you don't have time for it. Actually, it's probably a selfless thing, because you're not going to have enough time to spend raising an animal, or, so there you go. Is your character more likely to keep trying a solution method that didn't work the first time, or immediately move on to a different solution or method? She'll immediately move on. If something doesn't work, she's not going to try it again. She's not an idiot. Carol is exceedingly intelligent. At the same time, though, she is driven by results, and if something doesn't produce a result, in the bin it goes. So, yeah. So, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed talking about Carol avec moi. Stay tuned, because I will be talking about a lot more characters from Beautiful Night in more character chats. Phoebe will be here as well. If you have not got Beautiful Night already, how dare you! You can get Beautiful Night from Amazon now, which I will provide the link for below. This is Phoebe in her tomato-stained dressing gown. Say hi! Hello! See you soon, my freaky darlings. Take care.